Talk Radio.
We are on.
Oh, the mics is sounding way too crispy.
Yeah, for real.
One.
Sounding awesome.
Yeah. All right, that's good.
Sounding awesome.
All right, let me see that line though. My applause. You feel me? Yeah.
Wait till that.
Wait till the beat drop.
Oh yeah, so we can get it popping.
Yeah.
All right, people. What's going on? What's popping? What's cracking? You guys are listening to the Sexy Party Show on the GoPro Radio Network. Yeah, man. I'm Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. We got Miles Cunningham in the building. What's
up? The Sexy Party Show.
Yeah, and we got
Ja
in the building. What's popping, Ja?
Rastafari.
Ja's a new man today. We're going to get to that in a minute.
Yeah.
So the calling number is 347-308-8977, 347-308-8977. We got some, special guests in the building today. We're going to get to them soon. I don't want to, ruin the surprise.
Yo, call up. What we talking about today?
We talking about, are men and women equal?
Yeah.
You say yeah. We're gonna break that down today. Today is gonna be the show to end all shows to talk about equality in this life.
You know who I wish was here for this shit?
Ooh.
Eddie Fuse.
Oh right, Eddie.
That
Fuse.
boy Eddie Fuse. He'll be putting on some.
Shout out to Eddie Fuse. Make sure y'all get his book, The Secret Laws of Social Wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Google that. You feel me?
What up, Ed?
Yeah, man. So today, we're going to be talking about are men and women equal. But before we get into that, we got to get into the news orgy, people. Yeah, man. Y'all like that new shit? That's crazy. Yo, listen. Guess what, guys? You guys have to get my book, and I don't have it with me today because it's sold out.
What?
Okay. How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day.
That's what's
up.
It's
sold out, the hard copy. So, but you can get the ebook.
You can still get the ebook.
Yeah.
All hope is not lost.
Exactly.
Y'all need to pick that up.
So you can go to MrLocario.com and get the ebook so you can step up your game. And we added some new bonuses to the to the whole thing. So you're gonna get the ebook plus 2 audio bonuses. So you gotta go there now.
We all brand new for 2015.
We're stepping up the game, people.
Yes, sir.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
So you gotta go to MrLocario.com, get your copy of How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day, the critically acclaimed book that teaches you how to have more sex with more women. It's awesome, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And talking about having talking about having sex with 2 women a day. Our co-host Ja LS is single now.
Woo!
Ladies, he is single and he's ready to mingle. He's ready to make it happen. He's a free man. We're gonna call you Ja Freeman. That's what we're gonna So how does it feel to be single, Ja?
Hey, speak to the ladies on Facebook.
Right. Tell him you ready.
No, cause this nigga be putting up mad pictures of himself.
Exactly.
On fucking Facebook.
Flexing on some sexy flexy ass shit.
Nigga be putting on the fedora talking about, here's looking at you, kid. Like, fucking.
He on his Black Dick Tracy shit.
Hell yeah.
Hey. I'm a beautiful dude.
Black Humphrey Bogart ass nigga.
Hey, here's looking at you.
If I pull this thing out and you're not on it, you're gonna regret it. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but you're gonna regret it.
Oh man. So ladies, Ja is available.
Hey, call up, holla at the kid.
He is taking vaginas right now. He's taking vagina auditions. Okay, so it's going down, people.
He's crying.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Oh, and in other news, let's segue into this. A woman. Why is it funny? I just said a woman. Okay, a woman married herself.
Oh my god.
Yo.
Wait.
I saw that picture.
Yeah, so a woman married herself, basically.
I saw that.
This is how bad it's getting in the game. A woman actually married herself.
Right.
And this is the story. So this lady, I don't remember her name, but she gave herself up until she was 40 years old.
Don't say her name.
Whoa.
This shit is too embarrassing.
I know, right?
Don't say her name.
She said that she's going to give herself up until 40 years old to get married, and if she doesn't, she's going to marry herself.
Right.
So she never got any.
Why she never got any.
What?
No, she never got anybody to marry her.
To marry her, yeah.
I'm sure she's been fucked.
Of course she's been
because she looked fuckable. She
Right,
looked fuckable.
right.
You know, she's
But,
wearing a nice wedding dress. And,
Right,
you
but
know.
she, but they saying that you can't legally marry yourself, so
Right.
the wedding was like a spiritual thing, like a,
Yeah. Yo, wow, is right. Like,
I mean, that's crazy. I mean,
hey,
yeah.
God bless her, man.
you know what I'm saying?
that is like, I'm glad you mentioned. That's like answering yourself. That really is like saying, when you got to tell yourself, look, Ja, be quiet, and then you say, okay. You know what I'm saying? That's like answering yourself. So
back in the day when they'd be like, oh, it's all right to talk to yourself.
Right.
Just don't answer yourself
Don't
back.
answer
Right,
back.
right, exactly.
So yeah, it's okay to marry yourself, but
Wow.
don't say, do you
Yo,
take
so
yourself?
what I want to know is what kind of masturbation marathon was the honeymoon
That's
like?
what I'm
That's what I
saying.
want to know.
Exactly.
I want to know how
Exactly.
many batteries she went through on the
Exactly.
honeymoon. That's
Yeah.
what I want to know.
That's
So
what
she
I'm
got on
saying.
the plane like this.
And she started hugging herself.
We in love.
No,
in
but
third
seriously-
person.
So basically, if I holler at her, she can't get with me, or is that cheating?
Yeah.
yeah.
That would be adultery.
for real. Going to hell for that.
So if she has a kid, who pays the child support? Is it her or her?
Is it possible for her to be a deadbeat?
So she gonna be like this.
Exactly. She's done. Oh my God, that's crazy, man.
She gonna be talking to her kids like, half of me ain't shit. half of me wasn't strong enough to deal with the other half, and the other half ain't shit. That's why you look just like the other half of me,
Yo, damn.
and that's why you ain't gonna be shit like the other half of me.
Oh, man.
No, seriously, this is not even funny. This is not funny. It's fucked up that like a woman could feel like so hopeless that she would actually do that shit, B. But
This shit
man,
is hilarious.
that shit is. Woo.
Ladies, step up your game, goddammit.
Yo, step up the game.
Because if if a nigga can't find a chick, and what we really want usually is just some sex, so we'll just beat off. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's not the same as marriage. Is like supposed to be meaningful and shit,
But see,
right?
look, but see, there's something wrong with the mental, man, and not with just her necessarily, like just pointing her out. I'm just saying, like in
Right.
general, like.
Right.
Is the goal love? Is the goal finding someone
Right.
for companionship and a lifelong partnership and this and that? Or is it just marriage?
It's just marriage. Like she just wants the status of being married.
Yo,
She's
man.
like, I just need to be married. I've had women that said that. I know women that like, I don't care who it is. I just want to get a ring.
Even if it's myself.
Right.
Even if you see,
You know what I'm saying?
I just want to be married.
It's fucking crazy.
when I popped the question to myself, I was so surprised. Like, nah, son, nah, I'm not. No, nah.
Oh my God. Oh man. So in other news, people. Oh my God. So a dad massacred his family because he thought his wife cheated.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's-
dude came home and I think he shot his. And I think his daughter survived. Like, then he had like a 12-year-old daughter.
Yeah.
And he shot her, but she's the only one that survived. And I think the
Right.
mother died and the grandmother died or some shit. And so,
Whoa.
and he killed himself too. And I'm just like, wow, like,
Damn, dude.
See, that crazy bitch that married herself should have got with that nigga.
Yo, she would have had him for life.
That probably would have worked out because she would never cheat.
exactly.
If she crazy enough to marry herself, she ain't cheating.
She ain't cheating.
She ain't cheating.
That shit is wild, man.
Man.
So like, yeah, so and so the dude killed, and the story was that he killed them, and I think they said something like he ran out into his car and he called his brother, or he called somebody and said, "Yo, I'm not gonna make it," or some crazy shit, and then he killed himself and shit.
But my nigga, if a bitch cheat on you, just move on.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm like,
That's what I'm saying. See, and the sad part is it's not even that the kids got the people got killed and he killed himself. The sad part is that his supposed wife,
right?
she now thinks she's that important. Do you understand? That's the real crime. That she's gonna be, her head is so gassed.
But no,
that-
is she
but
dead?
she dead, right?
I don't know. Did she die?
No, she's dead.
Oh, good thing she killed him. Good thing he killed her because if she was alive and she found out some nigga killed the whole family over her.
Okay. I just want you're tuned in to the Sexy Party Show.
I want to go to heaven.
We go there. Not Ja, but me, Miles Cunningham, and Ms. Lucario.
No,
sometimes we go there.
Right. I mean, it's not a good thing they got killed. I'm just saying. If a woman finds out that you killed your whole family for her.
Or for something that she did,
it's over.
Her head is gonna blow up.
It's a wrap. It's a
Like
wrap.
her sense of entitlement is gonna be off the charts.
Done.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like
that
bad. Chick, it's a wrap for her. Okay, like you can't be doing that shit, man.
Hey, I think we got.
Let's get to the callers. I think this is Ronan on the line. Ronan, is this you?
We'll let Ronan.
What's going on, man?
Ronan going to hell too, cause he laughing.
Exactly. So what do you think about this? What do you think about this lady that married herself?
that shit right.
Okay, Ronan, stop. Ronan. You need to find a good part of the house that you get some good reception, because we need to hear the things you're saying. We're going to put you on hold, and then we're going to bring you back in during another segment. But try to find some better reception, all right? Yeah, so what's the next story?
Okay, so the next story. Hold on, Roland. We're going to keep you on hold for a second. I think it's Block Talk that's actually...
Oh, it might be Block Talk. All right, just hold on, Ronan. We'll bring you back. Stay tuned.
Right.
Okay.
So in other news, what's the name? What's the dude? Sam Smith.
Yes.
So Sam Smith, the singer that sings that song "Stay With Me."
Stay with me.
So they basically said that he stole that song or melody from Tom Petty.
Yeah, Tom Petty sang a song called
"Won't Back Down" or something like that.
Won't back down.
Right, and back in like 1980 something.
Back in 1989.
He's like 1886.
Some old shit. But anyway, they realized that the melody was exactly the same, and Tom Petty came to sue them, but they ended up just settling, and now wherever the song is listed, Tom Petty and the guy that helped him write the song back in the day, their names are also listed with Sam Smith and whoever wrote the song today.
But that's dope.
Wow.
Yeah, no, that's cool. It happens all the time, People hear melodies in their head, they get it from someplace else, and they don't really know.
They think they created it, and they're just like, well, really? I didn't create that shit?
No idea is exactly original.
That's
There's
true.
always some type of copying.
Somebody did it.
He probably heard that shit like years ago when he was like 7.
Yeah, exactly.
And it was in the background. His father was playing the shit, and then just out of the blue when he was like, I'm gonna write a song, and then that shit came out.
That's it.
And it was just like a rap, and he's like, oh shit, I stole this by mistake.
No shade, it's still a good song. You know what I'm saying? Still a good song.
How much money he had to pay him though? Like it was like millions, right?
Yeah, something point million, like 4 million, 3.2 million, something like that, Jesus. And royalties and publishing as well.
Wow. See, if anybody ever steals your shit
for writing credits,
make sure you wait until that shit blows up.
Yeah,
and
right.
Then you get him for the money. Then you get him for the money. You feel what I'm saying? But listen, we're gonna go on a quick break. You guys are listening to the Sexy Party Show on the GoPro Radio Network. We'll be back.
Yeah.
Holla at us. Yeah.
Oh man. Yo, y'all niggas is crazy.
Thank you. Great. Bye.
I think I started something. I got what I wanted. Didn't I? Can't feel nothing. Superhuman, even when I'm fucking Viagra, popping every single record. Auto tuning, zero emotion, muted emotion, pitch corrected, computed emotion. I blame it on a model bra with a Hollywood smile. Ow, stripper booty in a rack like wow. Brain like Berkeley, met her at Coachella. I went to see Jigga, she went to see Z-Trip. Perfect, I took a seat on the ice cold lawn. She handed me an ice blue bong, whatever. She said she wanna be a dentist really bad.
There are no shows scheduled within the next 24 hours. Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
At least you're working, but girl, I can't feel my face. What are we smoking anyway? She said don't let the high go to waste. Can you taste a little taste of Novocaine, baby, baby, Novocaine. good, fuck me long, fuck me numb. Love me now when I'm gone, love me none. Love me none, love me none. Numb, numb, numb. Sink full of dishes, pacing in the kitchen, cocaine for breakfast. Yikes, bed full of women, flip on a tripod, little red light on, shooting, I'm feeling like Stanley Kubrick. This is some visionary shit, been trying to film pleasure with my eyes wide shut, but it keeps on moving. I blame it on the model bra with the Hollywood smile. Stripper booty with a rack like wow. I'll never forget ya, you put me on a feeling I never had, never had, never had. And ever since I've been trying to get it back, you pick it up and put it back. Now I'm something like the chemist on campus, but there's no drug around, quite like what I found in you. I still can't feel my face, what am I smoking anyway? She said don't let the high go to waste, but can you taste a little taste of Novocaine, baby, baby, Novocaine, baby, I want you. Fuck me good, fuck me long, fuck me numb. Love me now when I'm gone, love me none. Love me none, love me none. Numb, 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 numb. Novocaine, 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 Novocaine. Oh, numb the pain, numb the pain, numb the pain, numb the pain, numb the pain. Novocaine, 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 Novocaine. Oh, for the pain, for the pain. Novocaine, Novocaine. Pretty girls involved with me, making pretty love to me, pretty. Pity, pity. All the pretty girls involved with me, making pretty love to me, pretty. Pity, pity. Oh, I can't feel a thing. I can't feel a thing. Can't feel a thing. Can't feel it. I can't feel it. Novocaine, Novocaine, Novocaine. I can't feel it. Novocaine for the pain, for the pain. I can't feel it. Feel it. Novocaine, Novocaine, cane.
Yeah.
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 Word.
We are back. We are back
Yes, we are.
on the Sexy Party Show on the GoPro Radio Network. What's going down? What's popping? So this part of the show, we call it Facebook Facials.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is when we talk about some Facebook quotes, all the fuckery that's on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? We gets down like that. So, you know, Miles, you want to go first? Because Miles got some shit.
Yeah, I got some shit. Some little spoken word this girl did, but take a listen.
Right.
I want you to stay up until 4 a.m. wondering if I'm out creeping. I want you to try and force yourself to sleep, but your mind just won't stop thinking. I want you to feel so insecure that you'll question your appearance every hour. I want you to cry for me in bed, just simply give me all your power, and every time I leave the house, I want you to think I'm out with another man. I want to play with your emotions, baby, just because I can, and I want to tell you things that you know are lies and leave your judgment clouded.
Wow.
I want to know I messed up and see you hurt and not give a fuck about it. I want to take what I can take from you till our relationship runs its course. I want to watch you turn into me and not feel no remorse. And I want you to think that I'm going to change and wait for me still there is a statue.
This girl
I want you to
win.
feel in competition while every nigga's laughing at you. I want to fuck with your heart so bad
Oh my God.
that it will take years to fully mend. And I want to fill your life with so much betrayal that you'll never trust
This
again.
chick got issues.
And just when your heart can't
Damn.
take no more,
Hold
and
on.
your mind push you to leaving, I'll sit back with the biggest smile on my face and whisper, "Now
Yeah, she whispered, "Now we're even." That was like the title of her poem.
Oh
So
my God.
this post was put up, and I replied to the post. I said, "The thing you women need to understand, I need you, like how she kept saying, I want you to understand this, and I want you to understand." I said, I put a comment on the post. I need you women to understand that trying to be even with men in this society is what puts you in this horrible disposition in the first place.
Right.
Do you know what this female did? She deleted my comment, nigga.
Exactly.
She deleted my fucking comment, nigga.
Right.
And so the only thing she allows is she got like one girl on there talking about honey, and then another girl on there talking about that's deep. But my comment about the horrible disposition of women trying to be even with men in this society has been deleted.
You know why? Because she is used to punking.
No, exactly.
Right.
Because if you listen to the fucking
the audio, right?
If you listen to the
That
words,
girl can't take a strong dude.
Right.
Exactly. She's been fucking with bitch niggas her whole life.
Right.
Straight pushover.
See, let me tell you something, son.
Go in.
I saw on Instagram the other day a dude, a guy,
Right.
a human being with a dick between his legs, who's not gay, mind you,
Right.
put on his Facebook, because I know the nigga personally.
Right.
He put on his Facebook, "Feed me, fuck me, and take me shopping."
Yeah.
That's what the nigga put on his Facebook. His Instagram. "Feed me, fuck me, take me shopping."
Right. That's wild.
Okay?
That's kind of moist.
Now, but this is supposed to be the type of nigga that bitches gravitate to.
Right.
Because all over the Instagram, he's popping bottles, bitches on the side, and this is the nigga that bitches gravitate to.
Right.
But the nigga that's out here on his grind, that's probably wearing shoes from from Burlington or some shit like that. They don't look at those niggas.
Right.
But that's what brings them to do spoken word like this.
Right, because
and they're so far gone that when a real nigga puts a fucking comment on their shit to bring them to reality and to truth, they delete it.
Right, because they can't handle it.
And then they want to stay in the matrix.
And then they flock back to the niggas that they feeding, fucking, and taking shopping.
Right. And
you understand what I'm saying?
And the thing is, they're not even aware of their own frustration. They're like, why am I feeling this way towards this guy? Because you're not fucking with a guy. You understand?
You're not fucking with a guy. You're not fucking with a guy.
I was just like,
you're not fucking with a man. Like I saw a video of the dude Hot Damn Rock. He did a video talking about alpha niggas and pack niggas.
Right.
And it's like it's a lot of pack niggas out there.
Right.
But you know what the funny part is? Because they get so much attention in the clubs and this, that, and the third, they play a facade like an alpha nigga.
Right.
But they not alpha niggas.
Right.
Because this is the type of shit it inspires for you to fucking be on social media talking about, oh, I want you to think I'm with another man and I want you to switch places with me.
That
and
shit is crazy. A real dude stands up and pisses.
Look, when a woman is dealing with a real dude,
the fuck,
she would never even think of trading places with the nigga.
Right.
You understand? Because she understands the strength and the truth and the realness that nigga brings to her life.
Right.
And she owns her position. She owns it.
Right.
Because she's like, that nigga is as constant as a North Star. That nigga's the sun.
Right.
And I'm the fucking moon. Period.
Right.
But nowadays, it's like, well, I could be the sun too.
Right, exactly.
And I want you to switch places with me, so at the end of it all, I can say, now we're even. Fuck out of here. You don't know what you're talking about, girl. You're a fucking girl. Like, you're not a woman. Like, fuck out of here.
Yeah.
That's why when a real nigga speaks to you, you're deleting the message.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, for real.
Exactly.
Fuck out of here,
Exactly.
man.
That shit is the worst.
Yeah, it can't handle.
Yo, you see, it's like, man. It's like, I'm telling you, some people want to live in a matrix, dog. They don't want. They don't want the real shit.
That's some matrix ass shit.
They don't want the real shit, man. They don't want the real shit. They love to keep the shit how it is. They love the complaining. They love the fussing. They love the bullshit going on.
And love that dude to be, girl, but I love you.
Exactly.
Calling everybody. What's she doing this to me? Don't she know I love her?
Exactly.
Right.
Fuck, yo.
That's what I say to that spoken word shit.
Fuck out of here with that bullshit.
up.
Exactly.
Nah,
I mean,
It's messed up.
I gotta second that, yo.
Right.
Shut the fuck up. With
Right. I feel it.
I swear.
Now we're even.
Yeah, for real, man.
So the next joint I got is
On the Facebook facial.
exactly.
I just squirted a nut in that bitch face. Fucking take that, bitch. Deleting my comment with your dumb ass.
But they're strong and independent. But anyway,
Exactly.
So the next one says, there is nothing sexier than a woman who knows how to follow instructions.
It's true.
I agree.
It's true. It's so fucking true. It's true.
Yeah, I love it. I fucking love it.
That type of shit is recognized by a real nigga, son.
I love it because it's one. See, women don't understand or they underestimate the fact of following instructions, of how important that shit is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's so many things that fucked up because the guy said do this.
Right.
And she was like, but why can I do it this way? Why can't we? You understand?
Right.
And then it's like shit fucks up.
Let me tell you something. You remember remember that movie Coming to America?
Right.
You remember when he met his arranged wife?
Right.
And he was like, what kind of movies you like? And she was like, whatever movies you like, my
right.
nigga. And he was like, well, I don't want to. That type of shit is what fuck.
He fucked up.
The people that he wrote this, he wrote the movie with this nigga named John Landis. Eddie Murphy wrote the movie with this nigga named John Landis.
Right.
That nigga John Landis and
Right.
probably Eddie Murphy. He bought. That's what you call selling your soul.
Right.
Because that type of shit is inspired by the dumb feminist movement,
Right.
and the secret CIA bullshit
Right.
that was made to rip men and women apart, especially in the black community,
Right.
to start this whole shit today.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Movies like that was written on purpose,
Right.
Because first of all, bitch, you're talking to a prince of a country in Africa.
Right.
If I give you some earrings and tell you to marry me,
Exactly.
you shut the fuck up and get on the plane.
Exactly.
So like, well, you lied to me and you didn't tell me you were a prince, and I don't know if I can trust you now, bitch. I got bitches back in Zamunda waiting, and you on the train throwing diamond earrings at me?
Exactly.
If anybody remember that movie,
Right.
go watch that movie.
Right,
Coming to
right.
America with Eddie Murphy.
Right.
Understand that shit like that is what caused the bullshit we in today.
It's true.
Cause it made black women think that all that shit was cool.
Right.
I mean, okay, we want you to have a mind. We want you to have a mind. We want you to be intelligent.
Right.
But to a point.
Right.
Like,
They actually,
come on, son.
They actually got this fucking Taylor Swift song out, and,
Right.
and my wife showed me this today because we was talking about this, how women are acting or whatever.
Yeah.
And in the song, I forgot the name. It's called like Break Something or whatever. This chick in the whole song, she's basically saying, "I'm gonna act like a crazy bitch." And you gonna take it and like it. You understand what I'm saying?
I know what song you're talking about.
That's like the song like back in the day. Never gonna give you up.
Is it
no matter how I treat
and
you?
is it a fucking coincidence that Taylor Swift is like the highest chart topping bitch out there right now? Like really?
Exactly.
That shit. None of this shit is by accident, son.
Exactly.
None of this shit is by accident. Trust me.
They're trying to condition these ladies to act like fucking morons and be belligerent, and you know what I'm saying. This is why when they say there's nothing sexier than a woman that knows how to follow instructions, is because that's the shit that actually makes relationships flow, man. You understand?
No,
what I'm saying?
the truth. The one big thing is that women, they don't understand how powerful they are.
Right.
But their power lies in the role of a female. That's where your power lies.
Exactly.
Just like how the power lies for men in the role of a man.
Right.
If we running around shopping all day,
Right, exactly.
Where's the power, dude?
Exactly.
All the power is actually going back to the people that put the products in the store.
Exactly.
I mean, really in a relationship, everybody does. You play a role.
Their role.
You know what I'm saying?
But no, wait. Hold that note because we got to go on a quick break.
All right.
Guys, you guys are listening to the sexiest party show ever in the history of life. The Sexy Party Show on the GoPro Radio Network. We'll be back in a second. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
You're listening to content developed by the GoPro Radio Network, the fastest growing network in the galaxy. GoPro Radio Network. Listen to the voices in your head.
The Buzz Street Journal calls the roll-up radio show audacious. The Puffington Post says it's irreverent. High People magazine calls it smart and funny. the right conservative says, this show needs Jesus. The Roll-Up Radio Show with Julie Indica, Tylen Washington, and Summer Alstein. Only on the GoPro Radio Network. Listen to the voices in your head.
To start the show now, press 1. To hear important instructions.
Why are you
press
paying
2.
for radio? Are you
There are
serious?
episodes
GoPro
during
Radio
the
offers
next
content for
24
free. Go to
Thank you for using
www.goproradio.com and listen to
Goodbye.
original, irreverent, and exceptional talk shows. It's free. Go to www.goproradio.com now. It's that simple and free. www.goproradio.com. Listen to the voices in your head. Oh, and did I mention it's free? The views and opinions expressed on GoPro Radio Network shows are solely those of the speakers and are not necessarily the views or opinions of GoPro Radio Network Inc. or its affiliates. These broadcasts are provided on the understanding that they do not constitute professional advice or services. Individuals who speak on these broadcasts express their own opinions, experiences, and conclusions. GoPro Radio Networks and its affiliates do not necessarily endorse or oppose any particular opinion or conclusion discussed in these broadcasts. You may not edit or modify or redistribute these broadcasts in any way without the express permission from GoPro Radio, LLC. GoPro Radio assumes no liability for any of your activities in connection with our broadcasts or for your use of these broadcasts in connection with your website, computer, smartphone, tablet, iPad, or future listening devices. GoPro Radio Network. Listen to the voices in your head. You're listening to...
Oh, okay, here we
There
go.
we go.
Here we go. Here we
Nah,
go.
it's good.
Yeah,
He just
yeah.
brought us up. He just brought us up.
Yeah.
It's extra loud now.
Yes, it is.
Tone that down. There we go. Oh,
Hello,
that's
hello.
sexy.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's sexy.
Yeah.
Okay, we are back on the Sexy Party Show on the GoPro Radio Network. And this part of the show is called
Right?
The Dirty Sexy Truth, people.
Is it really called that?
As we tone down the music.
And bring in the line.
Bring in the line, tone down the music, bring in the line. And before we start, we have a really adorable guest.
Yes.
Named
Really beautiful.
Bianca. How are you, Bianca?
I'm great. How are you guys?
We're good.
Great.
We're
You
good.
guys are a little reckless, though. I don't know.
Speak directly into the mic.
You're speaking. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
You guys are
don't hurt yourself.
reckless, okay? The things you're saying, I'm just like,
Are they
really? You
bad?
can get away with this?
Are they bad?
Yes.
Yeah.
We try. We're doing this because you're here. We're showing off. We're trying.
Yeah, we're showing off.
I don't believe
We
that.
never act
I
like
don't
We
this.
never act like this. This is the
We're
first time.
like Christian missionaries when you're not here.
Exactly.
Okay.
But anyway, so this part of the show is called. You got it queued up, Miles?
Yeah, I got to
The
keep.
Dirty Sexy Truth.
What about a blowjob? A blowjob. Would that make you feel any better?
A blowjob from
Stop. Y'all don't laugh and don't. We got to hear this.
No,
What
we
about a
don't.
Shh. This is the most important part. Go ahead.
What about a blowjob? A blowjob. Would that make you feel any better?
a blowjob from you.
Well, something tells me it's not going to suck itself.
Let's start talking dirty.
That's a smart woman.
Yeah.
So this topic today.
Wouldn't it be awesome if your dick could suck itself?
Exactly. It would. But so today's topic, we're going to be talking about: are men and women equal?
No.
Are they equal? We want to let's hear from Bianca, because you're going to hear your thoughts real quick. What do you think about men and women being equal?
Well, that's such a broad term, but
Yeah.
no and yes.
Okay,
It depends.
I agree.
It depends on the situation. I mean, we can talk like the workplace. Not really. But it's getting better. Females are, trying to. We're getting more power in the workplace. But in terms of relationships, I think we definitely have equal power as the men.
Interesting.
We have control.
Who has control?
We both. You have to compromise.
sexist.
You have to compromise. You can't just. Earlier, you were talking about respect or you
Right.
follow my directions. No, it's not about
No,
that.
you got to follow the guy's directions. You have to, because the man is the manager of the relationship.
How and why is he the manager? Of
Because the
what
man-
determines
like for example, if
he has
we're
a penis.
Yes, and no, because this is the
But
thing.
we're gonna carry the baby, right?
Right,
Yeah.
right, and that's their part. Because look, guys, we're a little bit more generally logical than you ladies. So let's say if you're having if you're upset, if you have an emotional tirade, I have to be the calm one to make sure everything goes smooth, right?
We are more emotional, but we make more sense.
Huh?
Common sense in
Okay,
life in general and everything.
Okay, I'm gonna give you an example. Something that was said on the show earlier. The reason why men should not be raised only by women is because they adopt that emotionality and massacre their whole fucking family. That's what happens.
Right, exactly. That guy.
I bet any amount of money that nigga was raised by his single parent mother. I bet you money.
It has an effect, but it should make them more well-rounded.
No.
Well-rounded? Disclaimer. Yeah. Oh, so wait. So him not having a father and only a
I'm
mother.
not saying that's not like a great thing. It's best to have both
Bring
parents.
it down so they can see her face. Listen,
I don't know how to work this.
Yeah. I need everybody to go to GoProRadio.com right now and check out Bianca.
Because
she is so pretty. She's so pretty.
I mean, you guys are very nice. But you're saying that right now.
No, it's true.
No, when you behind your back, we're gonna say that.
Exactly.
Maybe a little more.
But see, the thing with I agree with you that it's yes and no, because like as far as equal, we're equal because we're people. You know what I'm saying? Like because we're human beings and all that, right? But that's kind of where it stops. I think the fact that I'm a man and you're a woman, we just have so many differences. And I think the differences has to happen because
what about the females who are the breadwinners? Because we have female CEOs running
right,
things
and that's
who are
not
bringing
cool.
in money. How is that not cool?
Because women, just like the poem we read earlier, the reason why that lady's so and frustrated and mad and all that is because she doesn't have a man to calm her down. Women don't like to be above the guy.
She's
y'all
just
don't.
impatient.
No. Y'all don't like guys. Y'all don't like for men to be below y'all. Y'all want the man to be above because you disrespect us when we're below y'all.
I do agree.
But I'm gonna tell you.
I so agree with you.
Bianca, you're talking about CEOs, right?
Yes.
That's cool in the gang. But when you get home,
right,
you have to readjust and understand who the real CEO is.
The real CEO.
The CEO of the family.
I understand what you're saying, but no, I think there has to be some sort of compromise. Like you run things together. Like look at Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Right.
Like how would you explain that relationship?
No,
Jay-Z runs that relationship. Jay-Z runs
but they're both powerful.
But I'm in layman's terms, simple. If somebody is trying to whoop somebody's ass, Jay-Z not gonna say, Beyonce, protect me.
right.
You know?
Okay, let me.
The elevators?
This Rome.
I spoke to a lady last week, and she said something very, very, like, I thought it was very good, like, profound or whatever. She said that she believes that men and women are not necessarily equal, but they're equally equitable. Meaning that we both have certain powers and certain parts of the relationship that we're responsible for, and we're equally responsible for those parts of the relationship.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Because me being the guy, if the place starts burning down, I have to make sure you and the kids get out first. Do you agree with that?
I agree.
Okay,
Yeah.
So that's the type of thing we're talking about.
Right.
It's about roles. It's
Right.
about roles within certain situations.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, if you're the breadwinner, then that's all cool in the game. Because with today's economy and society, they seem to be pushing men to the back anyway.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And more women are getting degrees and so on and so forth. So it's understandable, but the man still needs to lead the house, because when the apartment starts to burn down, we got to make sure that y'all all right. We got to be the ones holding the gun and putting the wife and kids behind. I'm serious.
So what are you trying to say? Like, in terms of equality, you don't think men and female are equal in relationships, or
no? I'm saying that men and women, there's differences that don't make us equal.
Yeah,
right.
Everybody has a role.
That's a biological thing,
right?
And
exactly.
And it could be a mental thing also.
A mental thing, yes, but
so
everybody just got their role, and you got to stay in your lane. You stay in your lane.
See, my issue is this. I just don't like it when you never hear a guy saying, "Hey, I want to be the one to bear children." You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not trying to get in your space, but women want to do the things men do.
Yes.
Right.
Well, maybe because it's just what they want to do. Why can't they do it? I'm not saying we have to be the ones
have roles.
Because it's like, okay, it's like this.
Why are we fixated on these roles? Why can't we just
it makes it different.
Because that's what makes it go round.
I'll give you an example. You got sneakers and you got roller skates, or you got ice skates.
Right.
You're going to use ice skates on the ice because that's the function of the ice skates. You're going to wear sneakers on the street. You're not going to wear the ice skates walking down the street. Right?
Because you want to.
You know what I'm saying? There's a role for the ice skates because they serve that function.
You can wear ice skates walking down the street if you want to.
I don't know. I think in today's society, there's so many different, there's so many changes. It's not like, I don't like the idea of staying in your role, in your lane. Like, yes, there's some things that men are better, biologically, physically, they can handle, and the same with women. But at the end of the day, whatever works for you guys is what works.
Right. No, I agree with that on a case by case basis.
On a case, right.
But generally, it's, and this is also too that I think a lot of women don't understand, is that y'all don't realize how much y'all hate us when we take on a different role. Like if I'm just chilling at home, watching the kids, washing the dishes, and you coming home from a hard day's of work, you don't look at me as your man. You know what I'm saying?
Or because you feel like you're in trouble, you just got to do all that.
No. We're doing that because we're switching the roles. That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is that women don't respect men that do that generally in those roles. Like they had a Dateline. Yeah, they had a Dateline special where this couple. The man lost his job, right? He was trying to find a new job, and the woman admitted on television. She said, "I don't know why, but I'm just losing respect for my husband." And I'm just like, what?
Wow.
Because the reason for that is because things are changing. If that's how the relationship started, then that's a different story. But he used to work, all this stuff. Now suddenly,
that's what we're talking about.
Hold on. That's it right there.
Exactly.
Okay, no, hold on. Today, look at society today is just like their relationship. Their relationship started with him as the breadwinner and her as the nurturer. Mm-hmm. But now their relationship is changing, and she's losing respect for this man. It's the same thing happening in society in general. Society started where men were the breadwinners and the CEOs, as it were, and then and they were the nurturers, but now things are changing where there's a lot of things changing and going on. Roles are being switched. But because of that, there's an effect. There's a subconscious effect that it has. And we're saying that can be dangerous if it's not, if certain things are not looked at and respected and put boundaries on. You see what I'm saying? Like if they're not actually assessed, that will happen. The woman will start to lose respect for the man, and then the man is going to feel like less of a person. Then he'll probably get mad if she feels like she's working too late at night with John, and then when she come home, he massacred the whole family.
All this is kind of it's a facade to me. Like, you know the quote where they say you can't untrain yourself? Because back in the day, like you said, that was how it was. The guys are the breadwinners, the females are the nurturers.
Right.
We can't let that go. So regardless, subconsciously, it's going to be in the back of our minds.
Right.
However, I think we all need to make that change and adjustment and realize, hey, every relationship is different, so you react accordingly.
Right. Now I feel that. Well, you bring up good points, though. I'm just saying that generally, from what I've seen, the evidence has been that generally, I'm saying there's always exceptions, but generally, since men and women are different, right, then it can never be equal, and also to the point overall where women and men are switching the roles that much, because the way that it's switched now, it's like it's not even like a theory now. Like you're seeing it; it's actually happening. You know what I'm saying?
See, but at the end of the day, love is love, right? That's what it should come down to.
Right, but you ain't gonna love me though.
It's true, but no, love is love. Unconditional love is love, but respect is another whole thing.
Right, exactly.
Because the thing is, like how the woman lost respect for the husband in that example.
Right,
it's the same way. If you heard the words of that spoken word, this woman is talking about a breed of men that are basically losing respect for himself and his woman.
Right.
Because if you're in a serious, I'm not talking about you just dating and fucking around. If you're in a serious relationship with somebody, or you tell a woman or your man, you tell each other that you're in a serious relationship, and you start to do these type of things that would inspire that type of spoken word, you're losing respect for yourself, because that promise that you made in the beginning, you broke the whole thing. So that's something that you promised. And you're breaking. That's you losing respect for yourself. Yeah, so you're losing respect for the other person, and you're losing respect for yourself in all of these gender roles crossing up.
And on that note, hold on, we're gonna take a break real quick. You guys are listening to the Sexy Party Show on the GoPro Radio Network. Holla at us, yeah.
These guys are crazy.
Stay right there.
Stay right there.
You in the seat.
Yeah.
You're listening to content developed by the GoPro Radio Network, the fastest growing network in the galaxy. GoPro Radio Network. Listen to the voices in your head.
The Buzz Street Journal calls the roll-up radio show audacious. The Puffington Post says it's irreverent. High People magazine calls it smart and funny. The Right Conservative says this show needs Jesus. The Roll-Up Radio Show with Julie Indica, Tylen Washington, and Summer Alstein. Only on the GoPro Radio Network. Listen to the voices in your head.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you a great opportunity. If you have an event, product, service, talent, or something important to say, now is your chance. You can have your very own radio show. Whether you're just starting out or a veteran looking for a professional platform to enhance your presentation and following, the GoPro Radio Network is the premier place to cultivate and share new and exciting content. We can help you grow your audience and keep it growing long after your first broadcast. Now you have a voice. Call 212-696-8562 or visit www.goproradio.com and you'll be amazed at how easy and affordable it is to have your very own professional radio show on the fastest growing network in the galaxy. GoPro Radio Network. Listen to the voices in your head.
Yeah, we are back on the Sexy Party Show on the GoPro Radio Network. What's going on? We got a special guest in the building. We got my dude Gary Spivak. What's going on?
Yeah.
From FidelityDating.com.
Yes.
Make sure you're talking to the mic really close.
Hi, thank you for having me.
What's going on? What's going on? So Gary has a website, and explain your website because I want you to explain it exactly how it is because I thought this was interesting when you hit me up. But go ahead, tell the people what's going on.
FidelityDating.com is a website for infidelity survivors. People have been cheated on. They have trouble going back into dating. So we formed a way to connect people in a safe environment, and they could feel comfortable connecting with other people who've been cheated on.
Oh, nice. So it's like basically a hub for people who have been cheated on to meet other people who got cheated on so they could kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they relate and they understand to each other, and they know how to build trust and build a relationship.
Right. That's what's up. So how long did it take you to come out with, like, what made you come up with this idea?
I had a lot of friends and family members who were affected really bad by being cheated on. It destroyed their lives. They thought they wouldn't be able to date again. So I thought if they could meet with other people who survived infidelity,
right,
they would be able to get back into the dating pool.
Nice. So is the site is up right now?
The site is up and running. Yep.
That's so neat. Like how many, like, what's the statistics on that? A lot of people have obviously been cheated on and still.
Yeah, their statistics are all over the place, but it's growing. And inequality, women are cheating more also. They're
trifling bitches.
No. Control that mouth. You got to say sorry or something. You can't be doing that. Not with me around.
Bianca's about to scold you, son.
You can't be saying that.
So what? Let me ask you a question. What happens if the two that got
shut the fuck up?
What happened if the two that got cheated on? What if one cheats? Do they get thrown off?
Thrown off the site?
Did they break? Did they break a rule?
If we find out somebody is a scammer or a cheater, we will disable them. Yes.
Oh wow, you guys are serious.
Yeah.
You have to be.
You need to hook up with that. Is that show Cheater still on?
I think so. You might. You
gotta hook up with those guys.
With them, yes, that would be dope. That would be freaking crazy.
Yeah.
So Gary, have you ever been cheated on or cheated?
I haven't cheated. I have been cheated on a very long time ago.
Oh man!
But you recovered, right?
I did recover.
That's
yes.
good.
So Bianca, have you been cheated on?
I have not. Not to my knowledge.
Not to your knowledge.
Wait, hey, that chick in Texas that married herself. You think she
cheated on herself?
I can't even say shit.
So Gary, we were talking earlier about like equality in relationships. What's your opinion? Do you think men and women are equal, or like what's your thoughts on that?
My thoughts are men and women are not equal. We're made different. We have different thoughts.
Yeah.
Our chemistry is different.
Right.
So we're definitely different.
Right.
Women are definitely have stuff that they're better at. In some countries, women are doctors more than men.
Right.
Very few men are doctors.
Right. See, that's the thing. I think that there's certain things women are extremely better at than men, and certain things men are extremely better at than women. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I just like the difference, man.
I want to say something that my man Eddie Few said on the show before that he said that like how men have like their testicles are full of like millions and billions of sperm.
Right.
When meanwhile females only produce one egg a month. Right. Is that how it goes?
Yeah.
Basically, right?
Yeah.
So he's saying that biochemistry affects how you operate on the earth.
Right.
Like it affects the biochemistry of you have like a man having billions of sperm affects how he behaves and how he thinks and how his mind works on the earth, and affects how a woman would behave with her having only one egg per month per 30 days. Like we produce millions, like every minute or second or some shit
Something
like that.
It's a
you
lot.
Know what I'm saying?
It's a lot. So you think that like since because they usually say guys need it, we have the feeling to cheat. We gotta go and conquer as much vagina as possible because we have all this sperm to give out. So do you think that might be a reason why there's so many like guys out there cheating? Because I'm trying to figure. No,
I don't really got the fever to cheat, man. I'm chilling.
You say you ain't got the what?
When I'm in a relationship, I ain't got the fever to cheat.
Really?
I'm chilling, man.
See, you on the other, you guys. This is a question for you guys.
Right.
This urge to cheat, is it because you're not in love, or you're not?
Oh,
it
no.
comes down to what you feel at heart.
No, all right, let me tell you something.
Because, all right, guys, I understand guys are like extremely horny. I understand that. But
Do
like,
you? Seriously, because if you don't have a penis, it's hard to really. It's
well,
hard.
from what I hear from others and how I hear guys have their conversations,
Yeah.
it seems like they are horny all the time.
Right.
But do you have to cheat? Like,
it's not okay. There's certain guys that's cool. They'll be cool with just one woman. You understand what I'm saying? So I think those guys will be perfect for your site. Like the guys that just want one girl and to be, you know what I'm saying? Because we know guys like that.
Like those guys that actually subscribe to monogamy.
Yes.
Look, I don't want it all fucking complicated, because when you cheat, you are actually giving yourself a fucking headache because of the fact that they don't know that you're out there cheating, but you know that you're out there fucking cheating, and you gotta spend money on this one, money on that one, time with this one, time with that one, and you are fucking going crazy. So I don't want that shit. But when I'm dating,
So you said cheating gives you a fucking headache? That should be a slogan. Don't cheat. It gives you a fucking headache.
Actually, I heard sex helps migraines, but wait,
hold on. But I want to answer a question about the guys cheating. See, certain, guys, we have this urge because it's a biological thing, one, but also, men generally are more attractive to certain women when they're cheating. You know why? Because when you met me, I was dating and messing around with all these other girls. Then you got me, and now I'm just with you, and I'm not the same guy anymore. So if I'm out there cheating and talking to all these other women, that makes me more attractive to you. And so the cheating is actually helping you, Bianca. So I'm just letting you know.
absolutely.
This is
That
for you.
just means you need to grow up. That's why guys mature later than females.
Really?
Yes.
On my website, I also have a blog on there. The article that came out this week is called "Why People Don't Cheat."
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. What are some of the reasons why people don't cheat?
Some just don't want to hurt the person they're with. Some people for religion reasons. Some people feel that they're not only cheating on their partner, they're cheating on themselves.
Right.
Some people want to abide by the golden rule.
Right.
They don't want somebody cheating on them, so they're not going to cheat on the person they're with.
Right.
I agree with that shit.
That's true though. A lot of people, because actually, if you say this, I always said if you're going to be in a monogamous relationship, then you should, you know what I'm saying? You should do what you're supposed to do in the monogamous relationship, because it's like you made a promise to yourself, another person, or whatever.
Right.
So I say, don't do it. But it's just like for certain people, it's hard because they don't, they're not really at that point yet. Because there's some guys who, actually want to be with one woman and not cheat, but they're not at that level yet. You understand? Some guys need time to get that out their system.
Maturity, that's what I'm saying.
No, but it's not maturity though. See,
it's not maturity really. It's just stages.
You just have to grow up and get out of the phase.
Oh please, you see
That's
that?
what it
You
is.
see that language?
Okay, so how do you grow up and get out of the phase? By not fucking a lot of women?
Or if you choose to, you can just make sure that you're like dating and it's known that you're not in a relationship.
I don't know how to be 41. I just turned 41, and I'll be
good. Congrats.
You say you don't know how to be 41?
Oh no, I just became 41 since 2015. So I'm a little inexperienced, and by the time I gain experience, I'll be 42.
You need 1 year to make it happen.
But you're not in a relationship, so.
Oh my God. It's hard though. You got to be a guy.
Oh right, we need to emphasize that Ja
is single.
Is now single.
Is now single. Wait, did your girl cheat on you?
I don't know.
You might need to go on fidelitydating.com.
No, I don't want none of those people. But you should check about it.
You want to cheat on them, Ja?
I'm not a cheater. Like I don't. It's a headache. It's too much fucking game. I can't deal with it. I'm too old for that shit.
Wow. Listen, I'm gonna give you a lot of customers. I'm gonna get with a whole bunch of women and cheat on them, and then send them right to your site. Be like, I know the perfect.
Give them a business card.
Exactly. I know the perfect site.
How could you do this? You know what? I have the
perfect site. Fidelitydating.com.
The funny thing is there's 1,000 sites out there for people to cheat. There's 1,000 dating sites for married people to have affairs.
Right.
Ours is the only one that helps the victims of infidelity.
Oh, wow. Oh, right.
It's a Christian dating site.
That's beautiful.
So your rivals are like Ashley Madison and all that other stuff.
They're not the rivals. They're the ones we're cleaning up after. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Cleaning up after them.
Yeah.
All right, so where can people find you again, and how can they get in contact with you? So if they want to, talk to you about the site and everything like that.
FidelityDating.com. The email would be pr@fidelitydating.com. The blog is Infidelity Times.
Nice. So guys, make sure you check out fidelitydating.com. If you got cheated on, make sure you join that so you can get with other people and make that stuff happen. So we got 2 more minutes left. So what's the moral of the story today, guys?
Man, I have no idea.
The moral of this story is that you guys need to control your language.
Control our language.
I don't like how you're speaking of other females.
Like how? What do you mean?
Calling her a B.
A bitch?
Yes.
That's a term of endearment. That means
no,
love.
it's not. Absolutely not. Maybe to a female dog, but not to.
What if a female's acting like a dog?
No.
Really?
No. Men act like dogs.
So then men act like dogs. Can't women act like dogs too?
No. We just don't.
The moral of the story is don't listen to females. They don't know what the hell they talking about. Because you just had an exchange with her just now. She didn't make not one iota of sense. Like, come on, like.
I made perfect sense. I just don't like you guys like talking about females like that. That's not cool.
All right, broads. Is broads okay? We can say broads.
What about chicks? What about dames?
Chicks is okay.
What about dames?
I don't know. No.
What about
hoes?
Absolutely.
What about thoughts?
No.
What about ratchets?
Just say female, lady, woman, girl, chick. That's it.
X chromosome.
No.
All right, so we are out of here, people. You guys are listening to the Sexy Party Show on the GoPro Radio Network. Holla at us. The truth is inside you. We're gone.